Hey guys, Randy here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at a Lunette ring from Buyers. This is the 2.5 inch inside diameter model, and you're going to find these used in several different situations, mainly very heavy duty towing. These are going to be used a lot of times for moving equipment. You're going to see them a lot of times used to be able to connect a trailer to the back of a dump truck. These are going to be the heaviest of the heavy duty connection options that are out there and available. Again, we've got 2.5 inch inside here. The outside we're looking at 5.5 inches. This is a welded style. A lot of times you'll see these in their forged. So we've got a weld that goes all the way around the outside here, and there's a hole through the plate, and there's a weld around that back side as well. Now these use 5/8 diameter hardware, and the holes are spaced on a 4.5 inch center. That's going to be very common when it comes to Lunette rings. I like the way this one looks. I like the plate here. It's a little bit bigger than what we see out of the forged rings. I think regardless of which Lunette ring you choose though, in this 42,000 pound capacity, they're all going to be very comparable looking. These Lunette rings aren't necessarily something we buy for looks. It's not like an aluminum ball mount or one of the Gen-Y Torsion Flexes or anything like this. This is for a practical application. You know your situation. The best way to pick these is going to be with weight capacity. It'd be a 42,000, a 60,000, even go up to 90,000 pound capacity. So just want to keep that in mind. Determine that based off of how much weight you're going to have in your trailer. So the total weight of your trailer and whatever you have loaded up for this Lunette ring cannot exceed 42,000 pounds. And you don't want it to exceed 7,000 pounds worth of tongue weight. So we don't want to have more than 7,000 pounds pushing down on our hitch. Now here's one of the forged rings I was talking about a little while ago. This is also from Buyers. Exact same capacity, exact same weight rating. You can see it's more stamped forged material here, no welds or anything like that. Where this one you're going to have that weld around there. And I think both of these are going to be just as strong as the other. And it's more of a looks thing. This offers a little bit more robust look. You can see here this is just a little bit larger, a little bit wider. Where I think this one's going to offer a little bit more of a clean look. Now generally when working with customers, they always have good things to say about this Lunette ring. It holds up really well to moderate use, even up to the heavier side. But Lunette rings aren't really like a ball and coupler. These do experience wear. They move around a little bit on our hook. There's a little bit of movement forward and back. So right here in this underneath area, they'll start to get thin on you, and that's when it's ready to be replaced. Anytime this material isn't as thick as what it should be, you're sacrificing weight capacity. You know, it's understandable. The replacement process is really very easy, and it's a very quick thing. Just going to have our 4 bolts holding it in place. So why don't we take a look now at how to get this installed so you have a great idea. Now when doing our installation, we'll just reuse our old hardware or replace it if yours is damaged in any way. It's going to be 5/8 of an inch in diameter. I like to get all 4 of my bolts through before I tighten anything down. You can see it'll move around a little bit so we can get them threaded through. Then we'll be sure to use lock nuts or lock washers and nuts on the back side there. Now we're going to grab our 15/16. We're going to start by getting our hardware snugged down, then we'll torque it. Now once we've got everything torqued down properly, that's really going to complete our look at the Buyers Lunette ring. In my mind, awesome Lunette ring. It's going to serve the purpose for you and last for a very long time.